and today we are doing a Google Translate a school report. Now I wrote a report on why chickens and ducks don't need males to lay eggs and how to take care of them. Give your chickens lots of space. Young chicks need to be close to water and food at all times. Spread a 4-inch layer of pine shavings on the floor, then lay several layers of newspaper over that.
This is O. Give a lot to your hangers. Young chickens should always be present with food and water. Spread a 4-inch layer of grease on the wood and then place it on top of the newspaper.
Scatter lots of chick feed on the paper and also have a feeding trough filled in the pen. Chickens are sociable creatures, so plan to keep 3 to 6 birds. With this amount, you'll always have a steady supply of eggs. Since adult hens lays about 2 eggs every 3 days on average.
Lay out plenty of chicken and cake paper and place them in a saucepan filled with colored pencils. Chicken is a popular animal, so plan on keeping 3 to 6. At this speed, you will get a normal egg, like the sound of an adult walking every 3rd day.
Chickens are most productive in the first 2 years of their life. After that, egg production will slow. So you'll need to think about replacing your flock with younger birds. Sorry guys, I'm having a chicken clawing me over here. Young chicks can be bought from suppliers quite easily, or you can hatch your own if you have a rooster, which I not recommend.
Hey, that chicken has a high yield in the first 2 years of life. After that, egg production decreases. Therefore, replace the sheep with smaller birds. Younger children can easily buy from a Luca dealer by buying a tap. Not recommended.
Hens do not need a rooster to lay eggs. Without a rooster, the eggs are infertile, so won't develop into young chicks.
Men don't need to lay chicken eggs. Eggs do not hatch without chickens. Will not turn into chicks.
If you do have a rooster, but collect the eggs daily and keep them in a cool place before using them, they won't develop into chicks. Usually the yolk you eat is what would have been a baby chicken, pullet, or cockerel.
If you have chickens, but before you take and use eggs in a cold, everyday place, they won't turn into chickens. Usually the partner you feed is your stable or hanger child.
Now on to the egg laying. Your chicken needs around 20 grams of protein to lay an egg. In addition to protein, chickens need calcium, phosphorus, vitamin D, fat, and water. In fact, water is the single most important thing chickens need.
Okay.
That just didn't translate well.
Chickens need 20 grams of protein to lay eggs. In addition to protein, chickens also need calcium, phosphorus, vitamin D, fat, and water. In fact, the only thing that matters is a chicken needs water.
Now on to the ducks. Ducklings require heat for the first few weeks until they grow their feathers. They should be fed chick feed for the first 2 weeks, although it's recommended that you add brewer's yeast to it. and a 2% ratio for the added nicotine that ducklings require to grow strong legs and bones.
Ducks should be warm for the first few weeks. The chicken should be fed for the first 2 weeks, although adding 2% of Niacin yeast is recommended to develop strong legs and bones.
Then chicken grow or feed until they are almost ready to lay eggs, at which time they will need a layer feed. Adult ducks can eat chicken feed and enjoy treats such as peas, lettuce, and other leafy greens, as well as the occasional watermelon and cucumber.
Poultry should be fed to laying hens during this time. If they are not ready to lay eggs, adult birds can eat chicken and beans, lettuce, and other leafy vegetables, as well as watermelon and sometimes cucumber. Scrambled.
About 30% larger than medium chicken eggs, duck eggs can be eaten scrambled, fried, or over easy, and in an omelet, which is this chicken's name. Highly prized by some pastry chefs due to their higher fat content, duck eggs do have more cholesterol and calories than chicken eggs, but also taste a bit richer and more eggy. They also contain more vitamins than chicken eggs, as well as more protein, omega-3, and iron. As far as keeping ducks, they are fairly low maintenance. Contrary to popular belief, ducks don't need a pond to swim in. They will be content splashing around in a kiddie pool.
Eggs are about 30% larger than medium-sized chicken. Can be mashed, fried, or simply eaten. Some cooks like fat because it's fat. So scrambled duck eggs have more cholesterol and calories than chicken eggs. They contain more vitamins than eggs, as well as more protein, omega-3s, fatty acids, and iron. As long as the ends are preserved is a mean level of care. Contrary to popular belief, birds don't have to swim. You are within easy walking distance of the pool. They are very powerful and love to be outside. So there is no need to explain the houses. That is a very small house. A dog, a playground, can easily be turned into a useful chicken skin with very little care.
They are extremely cold hardy and prefer being outdoors, so their housing doesn't need to be elaborate, nor all that large. A small shed, a doghouse, or a playhouse can easily be converted into a serviceable duck house with minimal renovations. Mainly a secure, predator-proof lock on the door and adequate ventilation, with all openings covered with 1/2 inch welded wire to keep the ducks safe at night. The resources for this is almanac.com/raising duck eggs, conversation.com, Curious Kids, why do hens still lay eggs when they don't have a mate, and thehappychickencoop.com. That's where I'm guessing my mom did a bunch of her research before. Oh!
Usually safely with no locks, tears on every door, with adequate ventilation in all areas. Bird safely. Wire in the evening. Alright, that's all, folks.
Thank you for watching. This is Reports with Birds. Thank you. Bye.
Please like, subscribe, and share.